Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're looking at something a little different. Today I got two pretty even sized loads in each of my Maytags. I got 3 bath towels in the 78 A408S, and in the 89 A482 I have 2 pairs of heavier pants. And today we're going to be doing a wash race of sorts. It's not going to be perfect because I can't throw them both on the same camera at once, so I'm going to have to go back and forth between them. But yeah, we're going to do the best we can. So we're going to go ahead. I have them both set to the 8-minute regular cycle wash on the small load level and warm cold. So, without further ado, I'm going to really quickly try and start both of these at exactly the same time, which is easier said than done. 3, 2, 1. As you can hear, they are both going. We take the camera off the tripod here. And we got this one filling with the 3 bath towels. And this one is filling with 2 large pairs of pants. Now, our detergent today, we're going to come over to the side here, are these. We have Arm&Hammer plus OxyClean power packs, this right here, and we got Tide Pods, I believe original scent, right here, the newer style. I don't think there's any specific flavor, yeah, no, original scent, and this is fresh scent. So, the Tide Pod will be going in the A482, toss it in there, and the Arm&Hammer Power Pack will be going in the A408S, right there. So, I'm going to do my best to capture the action here, and we're going to see which one of these finishes first. I have the Maytag load sensor agitator in here with the fabric softener dispenser that I finally was able to get to fit. This one just has the normal power fin. You come over here. It is set to warm, drain suds, small load, regular action, and on this one we have warm, cold, drain suds obviously, this one's not a sud saver, small load, set to the regular cycle at about the 8-minute mark. They are both set to the same point. This one's a little loose, so that should be 8 minutes exactly, pretty much. So, let's see what happens. I honestly have no idea which one of these is going to win this. I can't tell which one's going to fill first. This one's still got a little ways to go. And so does this one. This one looks like it might get to the small load setting first. These are a little less absorbent of material. Tide Pod is dissolving down there nicely. The power pack is somewhere in there dissolved. It's not really a good way for me to get both of them in the same shot without doing this, and then you can't see what's actually happening in them, unfortunately. This one looks like it may begin agitating first. They're both really close though. Yep, there we go. That one has started. Means this one shouldn't be too far behind it. There we go. This one's agitating nicely. Tide Pod is broken down nice. It's got some suds built up in there. Kind of surprising. He suds up quite a bit more than some of the other detergents that I use around here. All of the pods really kind of do. Arm&Hammer pod is also broken down and is creating some bubbles. Not quite as much, but still some. Towels definitely roll over better. There's 3 of them in here, and they're a little bit thinner, so they're able to move around a little more freely at the small load level than the pants, but the pants are still getting scrubbed nicely. Still some turnover happening. See there? They're kind of bunching up a little, but that's alright. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. Up really nicely, that Tide Pod is. You see the pockets there are kind of puffed out. About halfway through the wash cycle now. These detergents have really some nice sudsing action going on to them. The Tide a little bit better than the Arm&Hammer, but that's also because this one's moving a little more freely and a little less splashy than that one is. Also, it's kind of funny, the natural lighting from outside makes this lamp that's just above here, this one, look much more yellow than it actually is. If I cover it, see, it's pretty white, or if I also block out some of the natural lighting that my camera's picking up, it makes it actually look kind of white again. One can say, this smells really good in here now. Bird's eye view of it right there, the best I can. Come over and do the same with this one. Those pockets have really puffed up now. They're not super dirty, so I'm not too worried about them not rolling over the best. But there is still some movement going on in there. Really puffing up down there. And that blue stain is not detergent, that's ink or pen. Interested to see which one of them pauses for spin first. This one started agitating first. It kind of depends on how the timers were set. They should have been set to pretty much exactly 8 minutes. Sometimes depending on when they increment, they can change it. Plus this one's going to pause for a minute before short spin draining. That one's going to pause for like 4 or 5 seconds before it goes to drain, which will be interesting. So I'm kind of leaning towards this one being the winner for this, but we're going to have to hold out and see what actually ends up happening. What actually happening in there? Down in there, some of the splashiness of it. It's right about a minute left. Shouldn't be too much longer. Any second now, one of these should pause. Sounds like this one's getting ready to. Yep, there we go. There's that pause for drain. That one's still going. Oh, and that one is off and draining. Interesting. Interesting to know how. Oh, there we go. This one paused too. So this one's going to go into spin any second now. Not any second. It's going to pause a minute, then go to spin. Which may be this machine's downfall. It just pauses. The pants get spun out. It's not too dirty. Water looks fairly decent there. It makes a vortex to go down. Maybe a little off balance. I may have to help this one out, but we'll see. I don't want to have to interfere at all, because if I have to interfere, it's going to throw things off. No, it's fine. This one should be getting ready to drain any second now. See, oh, there you go, it's clicking. There goes that one. This one should be going to spray rinse any second now. Now that it's pretty much up to full speed. Balance. Come on, Maytag, you got this. It's gonna power through it, no problem. Maytags have really strong suspension. And here we go, this one with the spray rinse. Ignore my whistling there from my S's. speed now. This one shouldn't be too far behind it with the spray rinse. Well, let's see. A408 drains there. A482 drains there. Pretty healthy amount of suds in there. This one is still spray rinsing as is tradition. That one just stopped, so this one should start spray rinsing any second now. Here we go. This one just stopped. This one's going to start filling for rinse. This one's on cold and that one's spray rinsing, so it's going to take a little bit longer for this one to fill up. However, when they both go to fill, it's going to take forever. There we go. That one just shut off. Now going to finish out its spin, its rinse. Or spin into rinse, I should say. This one is beginning filling for the rinse and has a pretty good lead on the other one right now. The rinse. This one over here should be finishing its spin. Yep. And we're going to begin filling for rinse here. See, this is where the long game comes in. It's going to take a while with the reduced water pressure for these to fill. But that one has a pretty good head start on this one right now. It is up just past that, probably the bottom row of holes in the outer tub. We got a good 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches of water in there. You can see how little the water pressure is when they're both filling at the same time. You can control through there. If you look at this one, it's also pretty low. See where it goes in over there. This one's kind of more of a stream than anything. It's going from right there. Kind of focus on this one because it's going to start rinsing soon. Not sure how long, but soon. Oh, there we go. This one now has full water pressure, and we'll fill the rest of its way. Those minute-long pauses on this one are definitely its downfall. While this one is already almost almost done, well, not almost done, but most of the way through the rinse before that one will even be done filling. Good those spray rinses do on these Maytags. There's very minimal suds left in that water. The right amount of, the appropriate amount of detergent for the load on one of these Maytags, or really any of these machines. One rinse is really all you need. See the fins down there going back and forth a little bit. This one should be most of this way full. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Also, it's a little more bubbly, but some of that is also just aeration. It also really does need more than one rinse. This will be more than adequate for this load. This one should be almost done with this rinse. Yep. Better balance this time around. Go ahead and take a look at this one. Speed pretty good. Much better balance than before. There we go. Very, very minimal shaking. Almost, the cabinet is only vibrates from the motor, but it's not transmitting any of that through into this outer cabinet. It's almost perfect. So there's this one. Finishing its final load, or its rinse. I think we pretty much know who the winner is going to be at this point. This one right here. How quiet that is. Just gonna sit for a minute before it too starts to drain. Should be any second now. There we go. Drain very strong. Also appears to have distributed its load much better than the first wash. Kind of both see them there. I can kind of stand in the middle here. There you you go. There's some action. A little bit. Best I can do. Now it's just whichever one's gonna stop spinning first, which probably is gonna be this one. But time will tell. Full speed and full speed. So loud. They all are, but it's kind of funny. Just a little bit left. See if we can get it shifting here for you guys. Hear it clicking in there. I'm holding it as still as I can, I apologize. There we go. The A482 is finished and done. With probably a minute on that one, if not more. It's quite impressive. Everything in there is going to come out here shortly, but first, this one's going to finish first. The other Maytag had on this one. There we go. That's that done. That's both the machines done. Obviously, our winner is the 1989 A482 here, beating out the 78 A408S by a good probably minute and a half. But still, even the one that took longer, you know, finished in less than half an hour, which is impressive. Almost half the time as most modern washers. But anyway, if anybody has any requests or anything they'd like to see, comments or anything like that, feel free to leave them below. You know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff that helps me out. And helps me do more of this stuff in the future. Let me know. And yeah, I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!